Why I can't see the chat? I don't know why I can't see the chat, but I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all. Ah. Mm, yeah, I'm having to look at it on my phone. I can't see it on the laptop. Mm, I don't know what to do because I just refreshed and then it made me start all the way over. Mm, I might need to try to do it on OBS, but mm, I don't know how to fix it outside of just starting over again. But I need to go ahead and mm, um I guess I'm shit out of luck. Unless I just do it all the way over, but I'm just gonna rock out like this. Let me go ahead and share. It kind of throws a monkey wrench in my plan. Now, how I wanted to how I kind of wanted to do this. I might have to start. I might have to do it on OBS because I can't see it. I can't see the chat, and that's gonna throw me because I need to use my phone. This is stupid. Because if I refresh it, it's gonna fucking. Mm, so I can't see the chat on my screen. So I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. Cause even if I do the two screens, like I put this on my monitor, I don't think that's gonna help with the chat part. I wish I could show you so when you go live on YouTube, it's supposed to put the chat on the side, but it's not it's not there. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what the fuck that is. What? Okay, well just shoo it away, Mega. Where do you see a bug at? It's gone now. Okay. All right. Yeah, I might have to. it's just gonna throw me off because going back and forth, it's gonna make my shit just gonna throw me. It's just Alright, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. I'm already live now. You feel me? Been live 10 minutes, thinking about it too long. But what's goody, man? What's goody, chat, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Big Hoodie Five, man. We back in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of gang shit. But big news. Hold on. You know what? Uh, it ain't gonna let me do it like that. But yeah, man. So a lot of news. You know what I'm saying? Going on around the sports world. You feel me? NBA is back. We are officially out of week 5. Um, we getting closer and closer to these college football playoffs. Uh, 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 we in the playoffs. Almost to the World Series and baseball. There's a lot going on. I'm not gonna really get to talk too much about baseball again. I ain't really been keeping up like I needed to in baseball this year, so I'm not finna try to just throw out a bunch of random shit. But next year, to all my the baseball fans out there, I'm trying to collab with somebody, man. You know, let you just full access, bro. Like I can't do every sport by myself because we know college finna come up, NBA is back. It's just a lot going on. So I definitely need some baseball experts to you know what I'm saying, to chop it up with and really get things popping, man. I'm still looking for a co-host. I need people who can be on the same wavelength. We don't have to be in the same room. I think a lot of people associate me saying I need a co-host with like you got to be right here next to me. Like I really don't care if you're right next to me or not. We can do the whole virtual thing. Like people just I don't know, bro. People be tripping. But it's a lot of shit going on. Lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on. Let me get my notes up. Cause see, I need to be able to. Oh my god! All right. First things first. Let's talk about probably one of the bigger news going circulating right now. Robert Sala, the head coach for the. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Am I saying his name right? Robert Sala. I don't know. I don't know if that's how you say the man name, but former defensive coordinator, also former Jets head coach, just been released. Can't say we're surprised at him getting released. I think the really surprise comes from how early he got released. Like, they kind of fired him a little early into the season. I feel like if you was gonna fire him, you probably should have got rid of him way before the season started because there was already a lot of questions circulating around him via the success with Zach Wilson last year. Clearly, he doesn't have a good offensive mind. There was no good offensive development last year. The offense from the Jets was literally non-existent last year. So considering that you bring him in, you still give him a chance, and for the lack of offense again, you kind of blame him, scapegoat thing. I'm hearing a lot of, A Rod played a part and all this and that, which I totally agree with. I totally agree that A Rod firmly is a big thing because it's not a coincidence that the week prior to Robert Sala getting released, that the whole cadence thing had got brought up because of all the false starts and all that nonsense. So the way that kind of got handled, you can tell it was really tension in the air in New York. So it doesn't surprise me that he's out the door now. It's just that was kind of fast. You know what I'm saying? They moved kind of fast on that. Um, I seen a couple TikToks and a couple people saying like, they done talked to some Jets players and people in the organization, blah blah blah, and whatever. We ain't got all them hookups, bruh, but I can just go off of coincidence. You feel me? It's a super coincidence that he gets fired after. A lot of little slick shots have been thrown at each other from both of them throughout the season, so it doesn't really surprise me that much. But the real question is, will they be able to bounce back and make something shake without him? Because if they lose without him, we raise even more eyebrows. The interim head coach now is going to be their defensive coordinator, currently Jeff Ulbrich. Ulbrich, I think that's how you say his name. If I'm butchering names, bro, do not crucify me because I don't know. But that's the interim head coach right now. I'm not too familiar with Brody. You feel me? I think this is gonna be his first head coaching job, but nonetheless, I really don't see them really winning this game. I do feel like A Rod is probably gonna have a better game, but they play the Bills Monday night, so it's gonna be hard to talk about. But we're gonna talk about that when we get more into week 6. I just had to bring it up. Jay, don't laugh, bro. So with that, let's just go into the week 5 recap. Let's just do that. Let's just go into the week 5 recap. Thursday. Thursday's game, man. Shout out Thursday. We, you know what I'm saying? We hit on FanDuel on Thursday. Atlanta and Tampa Bay. Uh Tampa Bay couldn't pull it out, man. Got beat and hold on. Is this last week? Yeah. Got beat in overtime. Crazy game though. Game was livid. No. This ain't. Yeah. This last week. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This last week. Yo, I thought I was tripping. Yeah, I thought I was tripping. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anyway, I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, Tampa Bay and Atlanta, man, great game, overtime game. Definitely what I expected. I don't know if a lot of other people expected. I believe a lot of people had this game going under, but I expected a high scoring game. Definitely did not expect Kirk Cousins to go off the way he did, but he definitely did. Matter of fact, this is gonna be so difficult. Matter Kirk Cousins goes off for 509 in this game. I mean, the boy just went outright crazy. Just went outright crazy. Um, we still haven't seen much from Bijan. I mean, like damn near nothing. You feel me? It's not we ain't seen too much from the boy, but it's good to know that Kirk can produce. Now we've seen it from Kirk. We need to see it from A Rod. We ain't seen A Rod put up retarded numbers like that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, Kirk coming off the injury, a lot of question marks behind him. Glad to see he could get that done. Now, does that take away how I feel about Tampa Bay? Of course not. Of course not. I still got a lot of faith in them. They've been playing great football this year. Great game. I feel like they would have played number of other teams in that game the way they played. They would have walked the dog with them. So, hats off to Atlanta. New York and Minnesota. I I'm gonna say the game was kind of questionable. You feel me? But again, it's a lot of bad offense from Aaron Rodgers, if you ask me. I mean, he seems to be the bulk of the problem. I'm not even gonna hold you. He's not playing like what the expectations were. And I feel like nobody's really trying to say that. It's just everybody's kind of thinking it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of thinking it. Nobody's really trying to say it. Um, he threw for 244 yards. He had a 43.2 QBR. He was 29 for 54. I mean, 54 pass attempts, bro. Only 244 yards. That's not A Rod like. You know, when we seen A Rod in his prime, in his pure form, he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the NFL. So to see him really performing like that is kind of like, come on now, we gotta draw the line at somewhere. Three interceptions. I mean, it's just it wasn't a good game at all. It wasn't a good game at all. Um, Minnesota still coming through, doing what they need to do. They're still undefeated. Put some respect on that team. You feel me? Uh, Overall, like let's just put some respect on him now at this point. Like, I mean, Sam Darnold again he's not having supreme games. He's not doing nothing extraordinary. All the boys doing is just getting them the wins. You feel me? And of course, other teams are losing the games for themselves. But another lackluster game from Brees Hall, 9 carries for 23 yards. Nothing that's gonna move the needle at all. Garrett Wilson had more of a coming out party than anything. 13 receptions, 101 yards, one touchdown. Justin Jefferson doing what he needed to do, 6 catches, 92 yards. Ty Chandler stepped up a lot in this game. I think Aaron Jones was hurt this game. I don't think Aaron Jones played this game. But Sam Darnold, 14 for 31, 179 yards, one interception, bro. Like their defense and the way just the core of the team is playing on offense, like can't nobody stop Justin Jefferson. It's looking like, and you can't stop them from moving the ball. So uh it's really just I'm not gonna say Super Bowl, but I definitely say a good run in the playoffs for the Vikings. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. For real, for real. If they keep this up, especially. Carolina, Chicago. I mean, I don't know what anybody expected to let Chicago wipe the dog with them. Uh, what I will say is Caleb Williams is having more efficient games, but it's against ass teams. Like he ain't beat nobody with merit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like we're seeing a more of a far superior performance from Jaden Daniels. He's playing more like a all you know what I'm saying? You can see the future with him to look bright already. Caleb is like, if he didn't have all these weapons around him, will we still be talking about him? Will he still be this relevant on that Chicago team? I'm probably gonna say no because the offensive line is still trash. He's getting it done based on his ability to be able to run and throw on the run. But outside of that, I don't really see if any of these if Keenan Allen was to have a season-ending injury and DJ Moore was to fuck around and leave next year, we're talking about a whole different Caleb Williams. Um, Fairly good game though, 20 for 29, 304, 83.7 QBR, two tutties, no interceptions. But this is against Carolina. You know what I'm saying? It's against Carolina. Um, so we just gotta throw that in there. His wins right now are against Carolina, a hurt Rams team, because I feel like they still put up 18 points on them. So if the Rams had Cooper Cup and Puka Nakua, we're talking about a whole different game again. And then they beat Tennessee, where Will Levis basically gave the game away. So we kind of gotta take all that. I'm taking all that in consideration. You know what I'm saying? This is the best QBR he's had so far this season. So I'm interested to see if he's gonna be able to keep this up. The Jaguars, he played the Jaguars next day. Not as bad as the Panthers to me. So, but they haven't been playing top tier. But this is gonna be a London game. The Jags do play good in London. But they haven't been playing good so far this season. So it's kind of hard to tell that game. But we ain't got into week 6 yet. We still talking about week 5. Um, Baltimore and Cincinnati. Probably the best game from Sunday. Overtime game came down to the wire. Cincinnati lost. That puts them at 1-4. Ah, Do I think Cincinnati's season is over? I don't know. I don't know because you can come back from 1-4. You know what I'm saying? You can win. They can go on a 7 game win streak. I really feel like what's hurting them the most is their defense and not being able to stop teams from scoring. You got to be able to stop teams from scoring. Even giving up yards. If you can have great red zone defense, if your guys can really step up and get it done and get deflections, things like that in the red zone, then that helps tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 points versus touchdowns, is always different. Because Joe Burrow right now is playing MVP level. He's number one in QBR, I think. Uh, I think he's number one in touchdowns, but again, they just can't finish games right now. I feel like if they lose this game coming up this week, that their coach will be the next one to be fired because how do you have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase playing the way they playing and y'all just losing? T. Higgins is back and y'all just losing games. Defense not getting it together, so I'm definitely expecting a whole revamp as far as the whole coaching staff next year in Cincinnati. Miami and New England, shit game, the shit storm, but whatever. Miami won. I knew Miami would win. The Patriots are just not good, bro. They're just not good. They're finally sitting Jacoby Brissett, which is wonderful, but I feel like they're just not good still. Like whatever. But Cleveland and Washington, man, that boy Jaden Daniels out there looking like he's. I feel like the rookie of the year is sealed with Malik Neighbors missing that game, that's gonna hurt him a little bit when it come down to it, unless he just has a crazy rest of the season and just stays healthy. You know what I'm saying? And if they can make a good run in the playoffs, I do still feel like Washington is gonna win that division. But as of right now, at least, but uh, I feel like Jaden Daniels has that rookie of the year sold up. Him and Terry McLaurin have just been clicking on all cylinders. Like it's not even funny how much they're clicking for real. Indianapolis and Jacksonville, great game. Needed more. We just need more. We need more spunk out of Jacksonville. Jacksonville got the dub, but we just need that same spunk from them every time. Like we need Trevor Lawrence to play like he played in this game every single game. 371 yards, 28 for 34, 2 touchdowns. He threw a pick, but he had 79.1 QBR. He was only sacked one time, 82.4 completion percentage. Like that's what we need to see from you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to see from you. Not 162 yards, 220 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just, bro. That's subpar, bro. It's not gonna get it done. It's not gonna get it done. It's not what we expect of Trevor Lawrence. Like it's just not. Like Buffalo and Houston, great game. Great game. My boy CJ is really showing that he's supreme, bro. They haven't, of course, it's a little injury bug going around the NFL, so that's always playing a part, but he's still managing to do what he needs to do to get them wins. You feel me? And their defense is stepping up a lot. He's fourth right now in yards. He has 1,300 yards. Right now, he's eighth in QBR. But I mean, he played phenomenal last game. 28 for 38, not too bad. 73.7 completion percentage, 331 yards, one touchdown, one pick. You know what I'm saying? 78.4 QBR. But he's getting the job done. Like, pretty win, ugly win. He's getting the job done, and I just got to take my hat off to him. You know what I'm saying? Like sophomore slump is not panning out the way everybody thought it would, even with the tough schedule. So, we gotta commend that. Him getting this win early on in the season against Buffalo is gonna pan out a lot because these early wins mean a lot more so later on in the season when you're trying to secure that playoff spot. You know what I'm saying? So uh next game, Vegas and Denver again. Definitely, Denver's defense is definitely one of the top. Like we gotta definitely start putting some respect on their defense. Bo Nix is not playing the way, like, he's not playing winning football. You feel me? It's more so they defense putting them in great field position, making the job easy for Bo. I'm gonna just say that for real. Like they're just playing really shutdown defense, and it's just helping out tremendously. Arizona and San Fran. Knew San Fran was gonna win. Oh, matter of fact, Arizona won. My bad. I forgot. Arizona won by 1. Came through, got the job done late. You know what I'm saying? Late. They got up. San Fran couldn't really come back. They came back a little later, but it just didn't pan out. You know what I'm saying? So uh I thought San Fran was gonna win, but it's still a good game. You feel me? Arizona, Arizona has been shaky. Kyler Murray has been not playing the way we know he can play. Of course, I always gonna take size into consideration. Like these smaller quarterbacks, like they're not they're not ideal. That's not what you want. Like you want somebody with a good size, good stature, like be able to see over the line, make good reads. I feel like he missed a lot of reads because he just legit can't see, bro. Like let's just call it what it is. You feel me? Brandon Ayuk had a better game, 8 catches for 147 yards. Um, Jordan Mason, I think, did leave this game with an injury, so I believe he's not playing this week, which is going to determine a lot right now because Chris McCaffrey is still out. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be definitely gonna be interesting to see what they do next week. Green Bay and LA, LA playing through injuries right now. I feel like they'll be a much better team when Cooper and Puka Nakua come back. It's just automatic, bro. They're just going to be better. They're barely losing by one score, less than a touchdown type of games, 24-19. Like they're not losing by a lot. So, let's kind of give credit there. I'm not really worried about them too much. I'm not really worried about them too much. I mean, the season is what it is now at this point. You just gotta hope for a speedy return with your guys. But Matthew Stafford is still playing good football. So, shout out to Matthew Stafford. New York and Seattle Giants got a little sneaky win over Seattle. Um, Giants kind of making their return as far as they had a little rough little start at the beginning of the season. Now the last couple games they done got them some dubs. They looking more promising. Malik Neighbors, it will be back this week. So maybe not, maybe not. But hold on. Okay. Yeah. Malik Neighbors may or may not be back this week, but they still got a nice little dub. I mean, Seattle not trash. I feel like Geno Smith is just not it. Like with that offense, like you should be playing a lot better. They should be getting more games done. That defense is a little slack. They do let a lot of passing yards go by. That's it looking like the secondary is a little weak. But outside of that though, I feel like Seattle will be straight really if they get a better quarterback. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, bro. Dallas and Pittsburgh. I actually thought Pittsburgh was gonna win that game, but Dallas needed that win. So shout out to Dallas. Getting Rico Dowdle a little bit more involved. Dak had a pretty solid game, 352. Um, nothing too shabby. Nothing too shabby. You feel me? We kind of expected that. We kind of expected that. New Orleans and Kansas City. Derek Carr got hurt. Kansas City without no weapons still managing to get it done. Juju had 130. Like I feel like, bro, Kansas City, bro, Patrick Mahomes could turn he could turn a fucking McDonald's shift leader into a number one receiver. Like, bro, the boy is special. Like, let's just come on now. I don't even know what else we need to talk about with them. I don't. I don't. Like, I don't, bro. I don't know what else we need to talk about with them. But now But now we get into matter of fact, yeah. Let's go into week 6. Going into week 6, already starting off it was pretty solid. San Fran and Seattle won me some nice little change off of that. Uh Geno Smith again, 312, nothing too crazy. But he just not I don't know, man. Geno is just I don't know. Geno is just Geno. Geno is just Geno. Uh San Fran's defense was better, of course. Debo 102. They just played better, bro. Like San Fran's just a better team. But let's get into predictions, man. Let's get in predictions for the rest of the games. Feel me? Because of course I would have had of course I would have had San Fran, but I wasn't able to record. Nigga fell asleep. We went to Mexico last week, man. That's where I was at. That's where, you know what I'm saying, why I could record. Mexico was lit. We went for Meg's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time. A lot going on, man. Uh Condolences out to everybody in Florida. Everybody was affected by the hurricane. The hurricane did hold us up, so we had to stay an extra day. Shit was crazy. But we made it home, man. We back. So that's what it is, man. Shout out to Cancun, man. Y'all, hey, I was drunk the entire time, bro. The entire time. Like we went on some excursions. My boy Meg got on the zip line. Like it was lit, bro. It was lit. It was lit for sure. But now we back and let's talk about football, man. So we in week 6. First game is a 9:30 game, a London game, Jacksonville and Chicago, man. We like I ain't gonna lie. The spread is -1 for Chicago by ESPN, and a lot of other uh platform. It looks like everybody has it at -1 actually. FanDuel got it 1.5, but everywhere else is -1. For Chicago, I I don't know. I feel like this could be another sticky game for Jacksonville. They coming off of a win. I feel like that was a good win for them. They kind of need this win. They kind of need this win. They play better in London. They play good in London. They have a good record in London. So I have high hopes for them. I have high hopes for them. Actually, I would probably put them covering the spread, but I like the Bears for the game. I like the Bears for the game. I just feel like the Bears have a little bit more offensive traction right now. Trevor not playing the way we really want him to play. This is just one of them sneaky games. But for me to have to pick a team, I'm gonna just go with Chicago. I'm gonna go with Chicago. Arizona and Green Bay. We like Green Bay. Arizona, I feel like that was kind of a sneaky win in San Fran. San Fran is also a little beat up too. Um, but Green Bay definitely feel like I can definitely feel like Green Bay can pull off this win. It's gonna be in Lambeau Field, so we know Green Bay has a they that home field advantage is just different in Green Bay. I just don't see Arizona coming and getting it done. Indianapolis and Tennessee. This is another one of them 50-50 games I'm scared of. But we I don't know, man. We if Anthony let me see. Is Anthony Richardson playing? If Anthony Richardson isn't playing, it could change how I feel about it slightly. So hold on, let me go see. Right now, he's still questionable with the oblique injury. So it's looking like he probably not gonna play. Most of the people who've been going out with oblique injuries have been out 2 to 3 weeks. So he's probably not gonna play. Um, of course, Tennessee dealing with a lot of problems over there as well. Uh, but I don't know. This is one of them sneaky games. I'm kind of scared of this game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared of this game. Um, if we gotta pick a team though, I'm probably gonna go with. I'm probably gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Yeah, we just gonna go with the Colts. Just gonna go with the Colts. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. That's a game I do not like. Next game, Houston and New England. Um, I like Houston in this game, of course. It's gonna be in New England, but ain't nobody tripping on that. The spread is -6.5 right now. Um, for Houston. I'm loving that spread. Uh, right now the Patriots giving up 20 points a game. They're only averaging 12 points a game. They're just not going to be able to outscore Houston. Their defense was playing better at the beginning of the season, but it's not what we thought it was. It's not what everybody made it out to be. Definitely going with Houston in that game. Next game, the Buccaneers and the Saints. Buccaneers and the Saints. This is going to be in New Orleans. No Derek Carr. No Derek Carr to me is big. We're not. Nobody knows how Spencer Rattler is going to come in here and play. The Buccaneer defense has given up a lot of points this season, but they're not that bad to the point where I feel like Spencer Rattler can come in there and just tear them up. Like I'm just not seeing that. Um, we don't really know for sure what his arm strength looked like or his accuracy for real. He played all right in the preseason, but not enough to give me a full uh consensus on how I feel about his game. Um, the Buccaneers are favorite -3.5. I like the Buccaneers. I like the Buccaneers in this game. Next game we got is Cleveland and Philly. Cleveland and Philly. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith is coming back. So I'm definitely liking Philly in this game. They need this win coming off a bye week. They need this win. Like they need this win to keep their season alive. Saquon has been playing phenomenal, so I see him continuing. This game is going to be in Philly as well, so I definitely like Philly for this game. Cleveland is just full of problems right now. Like I don't see Cleveland really even making no noise in this game. Washington and Baltimore. I feel like this is game of the week, for sure. I think the Detroit and Dallas game is game of the night, but this is definitely to me game of the week. Uh, if Jaden Daniels wins this game, this is this. Let me just say this. Oh shit. Hello. Um, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if Jaden Daniels wins this game, but yeah, if Jaden Daniels wins this game, bro, this is gonna be a huge statement game for him and the Commanders. Him especially. Him especially. Um, but I don't feel like they can win this game. I'm liking Baltimore in this game. I feel like they're just going to be a little bit more aggressive. Lamar's going to kind of, big bruh take over this game, and they can control this game with the run with Derrick Henry. Him and Lamar have been phenomenal backfield this year. Uh, so I feel like they're just gonna. It's just Washington has been scoring the ball. Like I would definitely take Washington on the spread. The spread is -6.5. I do not know why. I don't know why they feeling like that, but I definitely like Washington on this spread. Like let's make that clear. I definitely like Washington on this spread. They actually got it up to 7 on DraftKings and on what is this? What is this? Bet Rivers. Bet Rivers has it at 7 too. Crazy. I'm definitely taking them on the spread. But I like Baltimore for the game. I like Baltimore for the game. Next game we got is Los Angeles and Denver. Um, Los Angeles not looking too good this season. I don't think Justin Herbert. Lord, I cannot talk. I can't talk, bro. I don't think Herbert is playing though. I don't think Herbert is playing. Let me see. They might not have it. They might not have it up yet. Like if he's out or not. It still say he's injured. Not saying officially if he's out. He's probably going to be out because if he plays, he's not going to be fully healthy. Um, it's a lot going on over there. Lord, 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 Lord. Where was that? Oh yeah. So Los Angeles and Denver. I don't think Justin Herbert is playing. It doesn't say whether he's out or not, but uh, more than likely he's gonna be out. Denver's defense has been playing phenomenal, like I said before. So I really don't see them losing this game. Los Angeles is the favorite in this game, but I do like Denver for the game, and I definitely like them on the spread. So the spread is 3 right now. Yeah, I'm liking them on this spread for sure. And I'm definitely liking this game under. The over under is 35.5. I'm definitely liking that game under. I'll probably do an alt spread to probably about 40.5, maybe 41. But yeah, I definitely like that. Depending on what the odds is. I definitely like that for sure. Next game we got is Detroit and Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. This is probably gonna be one of them ones, but I definitely got to give it to Detroit because Detroit's run game, bro, being able to stop that is key to how you gonna beat them. If you can't stop that, you're not gonna be able to beat them. Um, Dallas's defense is gonna be without a lot of players, a lot of big names. Um, one of them being Micah Parsons. Them not having Micah Parsons is huge. I'm not gonna lie. That's a huge L. That's not something you really want to have going into a big run game like this. Uh, but I feel like Detroit is going to control the game with the run, control the clock. This is really going to show Dak's clutch ability. You feel me? Because you can go down fast with this Detroit team. Jameson Williams, Amon Ra, Sam Laporta. You can go down quick with this team. It can really get out of hand fast. So, um, yeah, Dallas is missing a lot of players. Kendricks is out. His backup is actually injured as well. Deron Bland is out. Trayvon Diggs is hurt. Vigil out with questionable with a foot injury. Um, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on this defense. Uh, yeah, I definitely got Detroit in this game. I definitely got Detroit in this game. Next game we got is Atlanta and Carolina. Of course, Atlanta. The spread is -6. Definitely like that. Definitely, I kind of like this game to go over a little bit. Atlanta's defense does give up a lot of points, low key. Hold on, let me see. They give up more points than they need to, and Atlanta can score a little bit with Andy Dalton in there. Yeah, they're giving up 23 points, which is Panthers can score 23 points. I just feel like they can't out. They're not going to outscore the Falcons. That's really what it is. Their Panthers are giving up 33 points. Falcons can get that easy. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely liking the Falcons in that game. That's easy. And then we go into Sunday nights. Sunday night's game is the Bengals and the Giants. Like I said, their Giants are probably going to be. Let's see if they're going to be without Malik Neighbors. If they don't have Malik Neighbors, I'm probably going to lean more towards the Bengals, even though the Bengals defense has been terrible this year. I'm probably going to lean more towards the Bengals. Um, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Malik Neighbors is going to be out. Yeah, we're probably gonna go with the Bengals. Because if it goes into more of a shootout aspect, like if New York starts scoring, of course we know Cincinnati can score more points. I don't feel like Joe loses this week. I don't feel like he loses two in a row. Um, like this to not to the Giants. So we just gonna hope. We just gonna see. But like I said, if Cincinnati does lose this game, though, be expecting that head coach to be the next one to get fired for sure. And some moves to get made around the trade deadline for sure. I kind of sort of like this game to go over. Why can't I talk? The over under is 47. I kind of like this game to go over for sure. But I definitely do like Bengals in this game. And then we go into Monday night, man. The Monday game is the Bills and the Jets. I do like the Jets in this. I do like the Jets on the spread, but I like Buffalo for this game. I don't think the Jets can beat Buffalo. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Um, Buffalo has lost two straight, but I don't see them losing this game right here. I just don't see them losing three in a row. Like it's just not. I just don't see that. Not to the Jets. But I do see the Jets covering the spread though. The spread is 2.5, so I definitely see this being a closer game. Um, and low key, I see this game going under 41. Low key, see this game going under 41. Could go over though. Could go over. I feel like the offense between the Bills and the Jets is going to be a lot more free. Like Aaron Rodgers is going to be a lot more free. We're going to see a lot more from him. Um, hopefully, see a lot more versatility come out of that offense, but maybe not. But we'll see. Uh, outside of that, man, that's really all I got for week 6. Say you didn't peep your phone died. That's all I really got for week 6. A couple questionable games, but I definitely feel a lot more confident about this week than I had previous weeks. We've been starting off good, so we're gonna keep this hot streak going. You feel me? Y'all let me know who y'all like in the comments. You feel me? Uh, and yeah, man, you feel me? So next, we gonna get into this college, man. I'm finna start. I gotta get on my college. I gotta get on my college vibes. You feel me? I really been slacking on my college vibes. So I'm really just gonna do really the major games and my take on those. The bigger games rather. Um, one of the games I feel like is gonna be a pretty solid game is Washington and Iowa. Iowa is a favorite right now, -3. I definitely think Washington could upset Iowa in this game. Um, the over under is 42. I definitely like the over in this game. Definitely take Washington on the spread. Iowa could fuck around and just still win just because they a little bit more strong on offense, but they have been questionable this year. You know what I'm saying? The games have been a lot closer than they need to be. You feel me? But I still I still kind of like them in this game. They are coming off of a loss against Ohio State, but outside of that, it's just kind of like, I definitely like Washington to cover though in this game. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like them to cover the spread. Uh, Washington coming off a huge upset against Michigan. Huge upset. So I definitely like them to cover the spread. Um, Next big game. Well, I don't know about big, but I feel like there could be a potential upset alert in this game as well. Is Alabama and South Carolina? You feel me? Alabama just now they was slacking last week and they fucked around and lost against Ole Miss. Now, no. That was South Carolina. Vanderbilt came in and yeah, they got off in that ass at Bama. You feel me? Very close game. You feel me? I ain't gonna say it wasn't a blowout, but Bama, that's not somebody who Bama was supposed to lose to. Now, South Carolina's been one of them sneaky teams this year. You feel me? They're 3-2, but they don't have a bad team. They don't have a bad team. Now we know they're in the SEC, so the SEC is one of the tougher conferences, but they've lost the games they needed to lose. You feel me? Ole Miss, LSU, Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, that's last year. I'm going back too far. They only lost two. Hold on, what's their record this year? 3-2. Okay, yeah. It's 3-2. We in week 6. No, we in week. What week we in? 6. Yeah, we in week 6. Yeah, they lost the games they need to lose. Ole Miss, LSU. I feel like they could come in and surprise Alabama. Alabama gonna want to redeem themselves. This should be a redemption game, but South Carolina could fuck around and come in. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the 21-point spread. I don't like that at all. You feel me? I don't like that at all. I definitely like South Carolina on that spread. Yeah, you feel me? I like South Carolina on that spread for sure. Next game I feel like is one of those ones is going to be Penn State at USC. Another super huge matchup this weekend. USC definitely has upset potential over Penn State. Penn State been a little rocky this year. A little couple of closer wins than what they should have been. The spread is only 3.5. That's what makes it so crazy. Penn State 5-0. But USC pretty strong. They still have a pretty strong offense. It's not. You know, clearly it's not top 25 worthy anymore, but they still have upset potential for some of these teams. You go in there slacking. You go in there slacking, you're gonna fuck around and lose. You know what I'm saying? To a team like USC. Um Again, they lost a bad one last week, so I definitely feel like they're gonna come out there with a lot of fire. Definitely feel like they're gonna come out there with a lot of fire. And I just like them. I like them on the spread in this game, low key. I like them on the spread in this game. Um and yeah, man. Uh Next game, next game I'm gonna talk about in college is. Let me get to it. Texas and Oklahoma. We got some big A. Now this game right here is gonna tell us everything we need to know about Arch. You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe that Quinn Ewers is back though, so I feel like Texas has a big decision to make. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they have a big decision to make. Arch has been playing phenomenal. It's just like, what do you do? What do you do in this situation if you're Texas? I feel like you give Arch this. I feel like you give Arch a little shine. I feel like you give him a little shine. Let him get a little, let him get his rocks off a little bit. Quinn is gonna be a little, he might have a slow start. You feel me? You might have to give it to the hot hand. So right now Arch is the hot hand. So I kind of like Uh, Texas in this game though. I definitely like Texas in this game. Oklahoma is a 14.5 point underdog. Now I don't see them losing by 14.5 points, but it's kind of got me a little weary that they do have them by that much. But the odds is -105, so I kind of like them on that spread for real. Like 14.5 points, like clearing 2 touchdowns on this Oklahoma team doesn't sound like something Texas can do, because this is not them same little BAP teams that these same little BAP teams that Arch done just destroyed these last couple games. So um definitely gonna get him more of a run. And then the next game is, golly, come on, laptop, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. I bet. Next game we got is, ooh, we got another. I don't know if this is gonna be considered a marquee matchup, but I feel like this is definitely a solid game. Arizona and BYU. Arizona got one of the top receivers in college football right now, so I'm definitely excited to see how he plays. And they're kind of one of them little spooky teams too. I ain't gonna lie, they're one of them spooky teams. They done got some pretty solid wins. Um, I do. Oh no, we in week 7. We in week 7. I forgot. College is different. I forgot. College is hella different. But we in week 7. But yeah, Arizona is one of them spooky teams. You feel me? Like they could fuck around and come in there and win. You feel me? Now they did lose against Texas Tech, but it was a close game. Texas Tech is, yeah, pretty decent this year as well. But they've been winning, bro. Arizona been winning, bro. They beat Oklahoma. They beat Utah. No, no, no. That was last year. That was last year. Why I keep going that far? Um, Golly, they beat University of New Mexico 61-39. Jesus. Uh, yeah, I kind of like Arizona in this game. I kind of like Arizona in the spread rather. I kind of like them on this spread. They're 5-5 at the spread right now. BYU is 7-3 at the spread. Yeah, I like Arizona still. I like Arizona still. Um, let's see. Then we got some more marquee matchups. Ohio State and Oregon, man. It's gonna be at Oregon. I ain't gonna lie, man. Ohio State is favored, but I like Oregon in this game. I like Oregon in this game. I feel like Ohio State hasn't played nobody, bro. I feel like they don't play nobody for real, and this is gonna be a huge testament to that program. But I do like Oregon. I like Oregon. I like what they're doing, and I love their defense. I love their defense this year. Another good game. Ole Miss and LSU. I kind of like LSU on this spread as well. Um, Ole Miss, great team. Uh, Ole Miss, great team, but I don't know. They just don't. move me. I feel like it's more a lot more quarterback play. A quarterback is just amazing. You feel me? To be real. Um, I feel like with Ole Miss it's more, you know, what is Dart gonna do? You feel me? As far as like everything, but um, LSU has I feel like have a better all around team. They're a little questionable at quarterback. I don't really know how I feel about I don't really know how I feel about Nussmeyer. He's kind of hit or miss. He's kind of hit or miss for me. Uh, but I do like them on the spread. I think I'm gonna have to take Ole Miss for the game though. I think I'm gonna have to take Ole Miss for the game. I think I'm gonna have to take Ole Miss for the game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Ole Miss for that game. Next, Colorado and Kansas State. Now, Colorado has been on a tear. We loving how Colorado has been looking. Feel me? They've been putting up. You feel me? They've been shutting up a lot of the haters. They are underdogs in this game, 3.5. I like them plus 3.5, and I like them for this game. I like them to keep proving themselves. Travis Hunter playing the way he needs to play. Keep playing at this MVP. I mean, this Heisman level. Look, I'm still in NFL. Travis Hunter keep playing at this Heisman level, bro. It's gonna be hard to turn him away from it. I know Dart and Quinn Ewers and Arch and Genty, and I know everybody else is playing good, bro, but you got to give more credit to somebody that can keep up a consistent level on both sides of the ball. You just got to. Like I don't see how you can just overlook that. Now Genty is playing like a demon. Genty is playing like a demon. I never seen nothing like it, but you know, I don't know. It's gonna be hard. I feel like it's him or Genty for sure. Him or Genty for sure. If it's not him and it is Genty, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be mad. If Genty get it and he don't get it, I'm not gonna be mad. It's just I'm not like you deserve it, young brother. I'm not gonna lie, you deserve it, young brother. And outside of that, that's really all the marquee matchups for real for college. I don't have too much. What I look like, gang? Let's see, what else did I have on my? That's pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. I kind of got to make this quick because Meg is over here being impatient. So he wants to get on the bed, so we finna put him in the tub, get him situated. And yeah, I need to go. I need to go get us something to eat. I might just go get another pizza. I might just go get a pizza. Just call it a day. I'm kind of broke. My check was short, so we gonna make it shake. But shout out to everybody for coming, man. Love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, had to get this out there. I might try to do another. I might try to do a little pregame, little something on Sunday. So yeah, man, just be looking out for that. I'm gonna try to start making like banners and stuff. I gotta be more out there with my ads and getting the message out there. You know what I'm saying? Getting myself out there. So that's what I'm be trying to be working on. Trying to be more professional. Try to make everything look a little bit more professional, a little bit more. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't talk about the NBA. NBA is back. Uh, We love an NBA, of course. I don't really watch the preseason. It kind of doesn't. It doesn't move me, bro. Like the NBA preseason doesn't move me, bro. It's kind of like the NFL preseason. It's just like whatever. Everybody just kind of getting warm. You know what I'm saying? Getting warmed up, getting used to, just being back out there in general. It's kind of time to see how much you want to put your young bucks in rotation. The people that's kind of working for a spot. Of course, you can't really go off of this as far as wins and losses to me. You just kind of go off performances, but I mean, everybody looking healthy. I haven't heard about no major injuries. Haven't heard nothing of that sort. So I don't feel like there's nothing too big on the news end for the NBA. I'm gonna start doing more predictions wise, trying to figure out some things. I need to get some guests on here, get some people to talk to me, so I can create more content like that, man. So if you're trying to get on here, man, let me know. But outside of that, man, yeah, that's really all I got for real. Like I said, I gotta get Meg ready. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. Blah, blah, blah. So love everybody that showed up, man. You know what I'm saying? I might, yeah, like I said, I might do a little pregame since I didn't go live for a whole week and I missed a lot. I should have still found a way to try to get out some content for real, but it was just hard. My service was ass in Mexico. But yeah, that's all I got for real. Uh, but yeah.